You know, when you tune into your favorite AM radio station, you're hearing a signal that's powered by this massive and, frankly, energy-guzzling process. But what if that decades-old tech could get a total 21st century makeover? Well, we're about to dive into a case study of exactly that. How one station swapped an ancient behemoth for a smart new system, and believe me, the results were absolutely jaw-dropping.
All right, just so you know, this is part 30 of a 40-part series on modern broadcast transmission by Virtualization Options LLC. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get to the real heart of the issue.
So here's the big question, right? And we're not talking about paying the DJs or for music licenses. Nope. We are talking about the raw, brute force cost of just electricity and keeping the lights on. For a powerful 50,000-watt station, the numbers can be, well, they can be staggering, especially when you're running on technology from a completely different era.
And that brings us to the villain of our story, a massive, 40-year-old, tube-based transmitter. Think of it as a powerhouse of old-school analog engineering. It got the job done for sure, but it was also incredibly inefficient.
So, the subject of our case study is a classic 50,000-watt AM station. For 40 years, 4 decades, its signal was powered by this old-school tube transmitter. I mean, it was reliable in its own way, but it was hiding a massive operational cost right there in plain sight.
And here is that cost in one huge number. To push 50,000 watts of signal out over the air, this old beast pulled a staggering 125,000 watts from the power grid. That's only 40% efficiency. The other 60%? Yeah, that was just wasted as heat, literally disappearing into thin air. And this really paints a picture, doesn't it? It's like night and day. On one side, you've got the old tube tech, horribly inefficient, always needing expensive tube replacements and operating with some seriously dangerous high voltages. But on the other side, modern solid-state technology promised crazy high efficiency, a modular design that makes repairs a snap, and it's just so much safer to work with. The choice seems obvious, but of course, the upgrade still had to prove it was worth the investment. And this is where our hero enters the scene. The station decided to invest in a brand new solid-state AM transmitter. But this wasn't just swapping old for new. This thing came with a game-changing piece of intelligence built right in. It's called MDCL+, which is short for Modified Carrier Level Plus. Honestly, the easiest way to think about it is like a smart dimmer switch for the radio signal. Instead of just running at full blast all the time, it intelligently lowers the power during quiet moments. You know, like pauses in speech or really soft music, and then instantly ramps it back up when things get loud. The amazing part? The listener never, ever notices. But the power meter? Oh, the power meter definitely does.
So here's how it's working in real time. There's a digital processor that's constantly analyzing the audio coming in. The second it detects a quiet moment, bam, it dramatically reduces the power. But the instant the audio gets loud again, it restores full power in microseconds. It's this constant, intelligent adjustment that's the real key to unlocking these massive energy savings.
So after the installation was done, the station started monitoring everything. And the results weren't just good, they were totally transformative. So thanks to that combination of super efficient solid-state design and that brilliant MDCL+ technology, the station's power consumption just plummeted. I mean, this huge reduction translated directly into some dramatic, totally measurable financial savings, which we're about to get into right now. Let's talk bottom line. We're talking about a 42% reduction in their annual electricity costs. For a high-power broadcast facility like this one, that's tens of thousands of dollars saved every single year.
But what about the upfront cost of the new transmitter? I know you're thinking it. Well, based on just the energy and maintenance savings alone, remember, no more crazy expensive tubes to replace. The extra cost for this high-efficiency model paid for itself in just 4.2 years. After that, all those savings went straight to the bottom line. That's just pure profit. And the benefits went way beyond just money. The new transmitter's modular design meant that even if one little part failed, the station stayed on the air. This dramatically improved their reliability, boosting their on-air time to an incredible 99.8%.
So, what can we learn from all this? I mean, a successful project like this isn't just about plugging in some new hardware. It actually offers some really crucial takeaways for any big technology upgrade.
4 key lessons really stood out. First, train your staff before the new gear even shows up. That ensures a super smooth deployment. Second, don't just trust the spec sheet. You gotta monitor the real-world power use to actually verify the savings. Third, a new transmitter behaves differently, so you have to retweak your audio processing to get the absolute best sound. And finally, this one's simple but critical. Back up all your new settings. Trust me, you'll thank yourself later.
The team also shared a huge best practice. Implement remote monitoring immediately, from day one. This let their engineers track every single parameter, really learn the new system's personality, and fine-tune its performance for maximum efficiency.
And that really brings us to our final thought. This whole case study isn't just about one radio station. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the biggest opportunities for innovation and savings are hiding in the infrastructure we totally take for granted. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other aging workhorse technology is out there just waiting for a smart upgrade?